Hello! It's a ComicCon post PORCHCON. Yay! How is everybody? I know I'm looking rough still, and I'm gonna apologize right now because my voice has been in and out and in and out. And I think I came away with con crud as opposed to COVID because I really didn't have a temperature. But who knows? Maybe it is COVID and it's just some new strain and I don't know. I don't know. So, there was so much going on at Comic-Con, we really didn't get a chance to do a live PORCHCON. We had the giveaway for Stage 13 and Netflix about the 2-sentence horror story. Check them out. They are running trailers for the new season 3. And they graciously let us give away some stuff, and we found another few of them. So we might have some in Vegas. Okay, we'll have some in Vegas. I don't know how many or how we're giving them away. I haven't thought that far yet because it's been more of trying to recover this week. This is really the first day that I've been able to talk instead of sounding like Tina Turner. Completely. I sound sort of like me. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. And Comic-Con was definitely a different kind of beast this year. The rumors are true. There was no Warner Brothers on the floor. They were in the panel rooms. There was no DC booth on the floor. No QMX booth on the floor. If you've ever been to Comic-Con, you know in the last decade or so, when I say the floor is rocking, and that didn't happen. All of our neighbors were very quiet. A shout out to NASA. Yo! They were great. They were great neighbors. They really worked to control their lines when they were doing the Boot Up for Artemis project event that they were doing. And they also launched their first comic book. And they had the guy who wrote it signing it. So, yeah. And we got included on getting that. So, it's pretty cool. And our other neighbor, Monogram. And it was a strange show. Tonk, our back neighbors. Hey, Andy and Tonk. Woo! They were awesome too. But yeah, it was a different kind of Comic-Con, much quieter. A lot of people to watch to make sure stuff didn't get feet. If you're a vendor, you know what I mean. If you're regular attendees, yeah, people sometimes give themselves discounts. And I'm not going to apologize for talking about some of the negative notes. So we talked about some of them already. Let's talk about Netflix, shall we? Netflix. They had a great booth. Whoever came up with the virtual queue was probably a great idea, but the execution of it, I am still on the waiting queue to get into Saturday to try and get the Sandman pins. It's almost a week. When I talked to them on Tuesday, they said everybody will get a pin. I did acquire 2 pins, one for day shift and one for Resident Evil. It's an evil looking dog. That was it. I got the Target dogs. I got a set of those and one extra Godzilla one for myself. We'll have a few of those at Vegas. We got some extra of the Disney exclusives for Comic-Con. So we'll have those at Vegas too. Give me a second. What? Don't go anywhere. So I have in my little box the Love the bag that has them. I have the Hercules anniversary pin for the 25 years. I have the Enchanted one. And the 10th anniversary for Brave. Oh. Now these are all ComicCon exclusives. And Ratatouille. And Naruto. So we'll have those in Las Vegas. But that's it. That would be the extent of the stuff that I got. A lot of people asked me what the exclusives were. I couldn't tell you except for the Target dog. The Godzilla one is really, really cute in the costume around the dog. Oh, that was in that box, wasn't it? But yeah, it was a very strange sort of Comic-Con. Normally, I come away with a bunch of pins and buttons and all kinds of stuff. Look at that. Isn't that cute?
I kept one for myself. That's how cute it was.
But yeah, it was not a normal Comic-Con. So, I would love to tell you it was a lot of fun. Normally I have a great deal of fun, but it was a lot of work this time, and I had a whole new crew, so it made it harder. So I'm going to be reaching out to talk to some of people in my old crew, but I definitely want to give a shout out to everybody who was there this year. Everybody tried their best. It just made it for a really long week, and as you can hear in my voice, it's coming, it's going. So,
What have I got to show you?
well, these were supposed to be at Comic-Con. NMR, really? So I got these Wednesday. They were supposed to be at the show last Wednesday.
SpongeBob.
So those are all new. And if you want a Mr. Rogers one, you better contact me, because those have been discontinued.
Labyrinth. Oh, look, David Bowie.
So there are 12 different pin styles in each set. I even got Care Bear because I thought they were all going to San Diego. So you will all see these in Vegas if you come. Vegas is at Bally's this year at the end of August. If you're coming and you want to buy a ticket, buy it now because they're almost out of tickets. And we're not going to, if there's something you saw in one of the videos, you need to let me know, like PDQ. Because we're not bringing everything, because the loading is going to be bad and the loadout's going to be bad. So instead of killing my people, NASA, we're going to make it as easy as possible. Look! Tiny Brown, Snoopy. So I got a bunch of those, and I got Garfield.
Uh-oh. Loose buttons at the bottom.
Garfield. And then we also, because of course it's Star Trek, a restock of the Star Trek buttons. So there you are, getting ready, trying to make it work.
Crazy. Crazy.
But yeah, if you saw something on one of the videos or pass-throughs or photos or anything else from San Diego Comic-Con, and I did add an album of stuff here on Facebook, let me know. I I'm hoping to at some point catch up and repost all this stuff on YouTube, which I have to do. I've been tired lately. It's been a tough year. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sweet coat it. I'm not going to tell you how life is wonderful and all that. I've been tired. And ComicCon was different and brutal, and there was very little joy. And for me, that's sort of strange because I love ComicCon. It's my favorite show. Normally I have a great time, and that just did not happen as I reached to pull stuff off the table. And if you know me, you know how odd that sounds. And I gotta change that for next year because it's a lot of work. And I want it to be fun. And I want to enjoy talking or spending a few minutes with people. And that just didn't happen because there were so many people. So if you stopped by and I didn't see you, I'm sorry. If you want to reach out to me and talk to me, I should be around the next week or so. Please do. Please understand if my voice gives out. Because that's how it is. I do have a few new autographs. I know. Anime. Are you shocked? I know I was. And I have this one. Oh wait, this one. And this one. I know. Some of these are a little racy. But they're anime, so I hope you guys will forgive me. I like the coloring of this one, and I'm not sure why. And I also have got back in stock some Manson Mount. Wow, this was not what I was expecting to find here. Look at Entertainment Earth catalog. I do have a couple of David Boreanaz from Buffy, an Angel, and a Jensen Ackles from Supernatural. So yeah, it was a busy week. It was a strange week. It was a Comic-Con week. But overall, I'm glad I went. We are planning on going in 2023. As far as I know, there will be, we will be in the same place as we've always been. I don't know what else to say to everybody other than it was more than I thought it would be. But I was able to connect with a new social media person. I have social media? Apparently I do. Who knew? So we're trying to work on that. So if you see some things changing or different, that's thanks to her. Our next show is Vegas. It is the same weekend as PORCHCON, which normally I would go and support my friend Scott Zellner, who's the promoter. So if you're in Pasadena and you like Power Rangers, or if you're not in Pasadena and you like Power Rangers, go check it out. PORCHCON is the same weekend. Go check it out. Also, in a week or so is the Christmas Con. We're not doing it for a couple of reasons, none of which I want to state here on social media. Nothing bad. I need to get myself back together. And not kill anybody who helps me. In other words, they need to rest too. So, there you are. There you have it. But otherwise, fun times had by all. Shout out to everybody who helped me and who was there and who stopped by and who bought stuff and who didn't buy stuff or wanted to buy stuff. We have other shows in the fall. We will keep you posted. If you have any questions, you can always put them down below. If you put a sales ad, I'm going to delete it. Yeah, there's that. But otherwise, thank you. Thanks for supporting me. I really appreciate everybody. I miss some of you. I miss being able to go and travel and do other stuff. And, you know, you just gotta love COVID. Excuse me, the panini.
Don't delete me. Okay.
Anybody have any questions? Anybody doing anything fun? I don't know where Max is. He's been a little disjointed with me because we were gone for ComicCon. And he's been like,
Pet me. Come feed me.
and it's been like either really early in the morning, really late at night. So I don't know where his afternoons have taken him, but he's not here. So there's no point in me changing the views. You can see him because he's not here to meow at me. He was rather annoyed that we were gone for Comic-Con. I know you're shocked. So am I. Poor little guy doesn't understand because, you know, the last couple of years I've been here. And I wasn't here. And for those of you who are wondering who saw us at Comic-Con, we will have new pins for Vegas because we got decimated out of pins, including the exclusive ones, which will not be $10. They'll probably be $15 or $20. Just saying. But we will have more $10 3 for 25 pins. Oh, and a shout out to Miles at tripletoys.com. You'd think after all this time I'd know your website, Miles. I'm sorry. He was a big help to us in getting out of San Diego. And if you want any tribbles or microorganisms like the Black Plague or COVID, sperm or egg, he's your guy. Check him out. All right, Vegas. 56-year mission. I'd say Star Trek, but it's not a Star Trek show. But there will be Star Trek stuff there. Again, if you're looking for us to bring something, email or PM me here before the show, like up until August 15th, because we're just not going to bring everything. Literally, we have to dolly everything up the ramp to get to the loading dock. Well, we're supposed to hand carry that stuff. Up this ramp. So I'm picking and choosing stuff to take because I don't want to kill my health.
It's like 117 in the afternoon shade.
So we're picking and choosing. We're going to have a much smaller setup than we normally do at the Rio. Hopefully in 2023 we will be back at the Rio. I fucking hope so. But I'm still going to make some money. So if there's anything you want, let me know. Thank you. Take care. Be well. Thanks for joining me again for another edition of PORCHCON. Let's try that again. For PORCHCON. Bye.